Welcome to Holy Cross Lutheran Church's Children's Ministry. Today's story can be found in Matthew chapter 7, verses 24 to 27. Build your house on a rock. Everyone who hears my words will be like a wise man who built his house on the rock. And the rain fell, and the floods and torrents came, and the wind blew and slammed against that house. But it did not fall, because it had been grounded on the rock. And everyone who hears these words of mine and does not listen to them will be like a foolish man who built his house on the sand. And the rain fell, and the floods and torrents came, and the winds blew and slammed against that house, and it fell. I like to build sandcastles on the beach. Rocks hurt my feet, said Jared. It hurts when I step on rocks, added Keturah. She jumped to demonstrate that her foot would hurt whenever she stepped on a rock. My parents don't want me playing on the beach when it's stormy, JJ told them. Jesus smiled. I'm not really talking about houses. Well, then I don't understand. Keturah shook her head. I'm talking about trust, exclaimed Jesus. Trust? Asked JJ, wrinkling his nose. Jared, when you build a sandcastle on the beach, do you think it will be there the next day when you come back? Jesus asked. No, the waves always wash it away. One time my dad tried to make it really strong. But when we went back to the beach, you couldn't even see where he had built it, Jared replied. What if there was a big rock? What if that's where you decided to build a house? Jesus wanted the children to think about the difference. It wouldn't be as easy, Keturah stated. That's true. It does take more work to bring everything you need, Jesus agreed. But the waves couldn't knock it down. Maybe it could still be there the next day. Precisely, Jesus said. When you listen to my words, when you read the Bible, you hear the truth. You can trust me because my words are true. But if you hear something that is not true, it's like the sandcastle. I'm talking about promises that you cannot trust. You could get hurt trusting in something that's not true. I kind of understand, Jared said, wrinkling his nose. You may hear people say things like they doubt that God is loving, or they tell you God is not always close to you. Those words are wrong, Jesus told them. Jesus wanted to be sure the children understood. Believing words that are lies is not helpful, but remembering the truth helps you to trust God. The truth is, God loves you at all times. He is always with you. You can trust God. His words are as solid as a house built on a rock, Jesus assured the children. Oh, yes, the children cheered. The next time my family goes to the beach, I'm going to build a house on the rock, Jared exclaimed. Me too, Keturah shouted. Won't you join all of us in singing His banner over me is love?
Is better over me.
Please join us again for more stories by Jesus.